Hey friends, Mike here, and this is my vlog where I share my story and journey as a music composer to inspire creative people like you. Today I want to share something about composing music that I have struggled with a lot, especially these last few weeks, because I have been trying to make corporate music for Pond 5 and Audiojungle. You know, music that is super upbeat, light and uplifting. So what kind of music is this? Well, you can actually hear one of my tracks in this particular style in the background of this video right now. This style of music is supposed to be super simple, meaning you should mainly use simple block chords, a straight upbeat rhythm, often the same chord progression throughout the whole song, and mainly using the standard 1, 4 and 5 triad chords. And what happens? Well, let me tell you a quick story of how it goes. So, I start the composition and it might be simple first, but then I start spicing up those block chords with comping rhythms on the piano. And then I come up with a motif that includes more complex harmony and performance expression. Then, just by accident, I come up with a twist in the story, meaning, for example, modulating the key going into completely different chords. Of course, I then want to add color to the chords by going away from simple triads into major sevenths, add 9, suspended chords, and so on. That's basically the point I want to make. I have so much trouble keeping things this simple, even though, as I start the track, I know it is supposed to be a simple track. So what's the lesson here? Well, I know that for me personally, I need to set up more boundaries and restrictions when I compose music. Basically, limit myself so that I don't go down too far on that artistic road. Creative freedom is a great thing, but let's face it, if you have a job, and by the way, composing music for a specific purpose is a job, and with any project in your job, you start with a vision that dictates your mission. What are you trying to create, and what is the purpose? What is the end use of your music? Then you need to stay on one path to make sure that you end up with a product that is on mark with the specific job. You don't go and compose an amazing Star Wars composition when the client asked for a song for a kid's toy commercial. But what if you don't make music directly for a client? Let's say you want to make music for a library or publisher, like in my example with Pond 5 and Audiojungle. Well, here is my tip to myself and for you guys that also compose music. I will personally try to be more of a boss or client to myself, meaning I will start with the vision and mission of an imaginary client that gives me a job. And then I will honor that agreement by following the directions the client gives me. The question is, can you be both the client and the composer, the boss and the worker? Well, this is what I'm going to try at least, and I hope you will too, because at the end of the day, we composers need to create music to please others. We need to see our music as a product for a job, because that is the difference between a composer and a music artist. As a composer, you create music for a specific purpose. So, that's my little rant for today, which mainly is a guide for myself, and that's the reason I do this video, to remind myself of this issue. But hopefully you guys will get a better perspective for your own composing journey and career from this. So go ahead and make amazing music now, but first decide the vision that dictates the mission, the end purpose of your composition, because it will make things so much easier in the music composition process. Now please feel free to check out any of these other videos I have on my channel. I have plenty, so go ahead and I will see you in the next video.